Hello, guys, and welcome back to this Burnley save, the under the bonnet. And I tell you what, every time I come on to do this save, I have kittens. I have absolutely no idea how this save is going to work out. Hello, Blob, mate. And I just don't know if we're going to survive. At the moment, we've got 11 points. We need, obviously, I'd say 35 points looking at the table at the moment. So we got a long way to go. Hey, Gobby, nice to see you, mate. Hey, congratulations, Gobby. You finally won the Bundesliga. Eh? See, the game doesn't hate you after all. It just takes a little while. Well done, mate. So I don't know. I think it's just going to be a long, hard, cold winter for Burnley. And I think that we just gonna have to play it game by game. This game against Brighton, although we beat them in the cup, it's still we beat them 2-0 if you remember in the Carabao Cup. It's still gonna be one heck of a game. They are way above us in the table. They're sitting in 11th. They're 10 points above us. They're a better team than we are. And it's going to be a very, very tough game. I think I seem to remember that they were quite dangerous down the wings last time. And so I guess we have to be careful of them down the wings. Team for today is going to be Muric, Roberts, Gabia, McNally, Raman, Gregera, Makuta, Aspria, Gobby, Diallo, and Gobby number 2, Leonardo. And my assistant does want me to play Campbell, but Gobby did play. Leonardo did play very well in the last game. What worries me is Gobby's form. Gboho. I don't know how to say that. Maybe I should call him Jan. What worries me is Jan's form. He's not playing very well at all. And Twine, who is the other one who can play in this position, he's actually just as bad at the moment. Could play Aspria. Aspria's playing quite well. I could play Aspria as the attacking mid. He would make a good attacking mid. And then possibly bring Larson onto the wing. Larson did have a very, very good game. Not so distant past. But Larson's not playing very well. I remember his goal. That very long range shot, but he's just on a 6.5 and a 6.6 of late. None of them are particularly playing well. I think I'll go with Gobby and Aspria and keep Larson on the bench. It could get very confusing, Gobby. Could get very, very confusing. I've got two named after you in the team already, and you could also be Gobbia or Gabia at centre back. So I think I'm going to have to sell some of these players. A bit of news is that Bayek is asking for a new contract. Bayek has not played very well since I brought him in. I don't know. I'm sitting on it at the moment. It's just a rumour at the moment that we could lose him. He's not worth a lot of money, Bayek. He's only worth, I think, 8 million maximum. So, and he's not developing at all. He's not, whilst he's got good passing and vision, and he's got good mentals and physicals, and he can tackle and mark, he's just not doing it for me. And so I'm sitting on it for a while. 7 in his last game. Maybe he should come in and play against Brighton. Makuta, his recent form, 7.5. So Makuta deserves to keep his place. Gregera playing as the anchor. He's one of our better players, Gregera. He just needs to find form. He is in form. He's been playing very well of late. So Gregera, Makuta to start in that defensive midfield pair. I've got to tell you what, guys. I've got Yeah, Gobby, it's gonna like you could be taking over the whole team here, Gobby. You could have a team of Gobbies in here, if I'm astute in the transfer market. I've been working on a new tactic as well, which hopefully will be coming out sometime this week, and that might surprise a few people. I'm hoping that that's going to get quite a few views actually, because it's a retro tactic that I've modernized. And boy, oh boy, does it score goals. Manchester City scored 189 goals. And it's like, how many? But it does concede goals. But boy, what a tactic this is going to be. And so, yeah, that's coming out. I've been testing it. I've tested it with Manchester City. I've tested it with Brentford. I tested it with Norwich in the Championship. And the results are startling, and the goals scored are like crazy. Norwich scored 101 goals in the Championship, and it's just crazy. So that's coming out hopefully this week. I'm hoping that's going to pick up a lot of views. Tactic videos do tend to get a lot of views, Gobby. If you get stuck into making up some tactics, they do get a lot of views. And the last one I did, which was the 41221, that actually got 174 subscribers. I think I know which way this channel has to go. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to play balanced. I'm going to keep it as it is. And I think we should keep playing the way that we've been playing. Just play in a balanced mentality. Do I want to play with a higher line, or do I want to drop the line against them? We'll have a look at how pacey they are, I think, once we see their team, and then I'll make a decision based on how pacey they are. But I do remember they're dangerous down the wings. It might be that we don't want our fullback on an attack duty, because they are dangerous down this right hand side, and I may even start him on a support duty to begin with, just to have a look, because I think they are quite dangerous down that right hand side. So Concal's come up on your scouting the other day. Yes, he did, didn't he? Yeah. So yeah, like it could be the Gobby Gaffer team this in the end. But isn't it interesting? Like, I've done so many saves now in FM23 that I see the same players coming up time after time after time. So it just kind of like throws the same guys at you all the time. And the Norwich save, it kind of like when I was doing the Norwich testing, the same players were coming up on the scouting list. I don't know what that says. But let's go and play some football. Some big games going on. We have to look out for Leicester. Leicester have been in poor form. Leicester are not playing today. Who else? Blackburn. Blackburn, are they playing? Yeah, Blackburn have Newcastle. So hopefully Newcastle will put Blackburn away. Norwich, are they playing? No, Norwich are not playing today. And Bournemouth playing Brentford. So I'm hoping that Brentford will beat Bournemouth. If we can just stay where we are for the time being, I'll be perfectly happy. He wants to play, my assistant wants to play Bastian and Campbell. I want to keep going with Leonardo now. I think he needs game time, and he does want to play cautious, but I don't want to just sit back. We'll have a look at their opposition. I don't want to interfere with what he's done as such, but I do know that these three could be a problem. And these two are pivots. So we do want to be pressing them quite high up the pitch and quite hard, because these two centre-backs tend to distribute the ball quite a bit, especially this guy, Patrick. He just tends to distribute to the full-backs, to the centre-back. He's like a little pivot in there. And so we need to keep an eye on him. He wants me to close down the full-back. I think I want to turn him onto his weaker foot as well. So I'll just turn him onto his left foot, and then he's quite pacey, so I think I need to turn him onto his weaker foot as well. We'll turn him onto his right foot. And that's really all I'm going to do to interfere. He's got these guys. I want to see how fast they are in terms of how pacey they are. We know the fullbacks are quite pacey in midfield. They're quite pacey. And again, lots of pace. I remember playing against them. Again, quite pacey, good acceleration. McAllister is not pacey. And I want to hard tackle him, I think. Tight mark him and hard tackle him. And then Trossard, is he? Yeah, he's got lots of pace, bags of pace. And Mitrovic, not very pacey. I'm wondering if I should tight mark him. But definitely left foot. So I don't want to interfere with his instructions too much. But I don't know if I've got this right. Am I being too cautious? Should I put my fullback on attack? When you're struggling, when you're a team that's struggling, you don't want to make decisions, really. When you're playing well, you just go for it. When you're struggling, let's go with this. And Diallo is apprehensive. Well, everybody is stronger than him, so he's going to have problems no matter who he plays against. He better get used to it. And I think, yeah, the board and the supporters are saying that we're facing a defeat here. So I'll go along with that. We've got nothing to lose. Go out there, make me proud. Dynamics are still very good. And hopefully we can go and put on a good performance here. I want to zip the ball around. And looking at the weather, it's probably a good idea to zip the ball around. We'll see. I'm not expecting too much. If I can get a draw, I'll be happy. Which is why I went to a balance rather than playing positive. Just want to see how the game goes, first of all. And well done, we've won that ball. Well done to Gobby there. And it does seem the game is being played in our half, which is not ideal, not what I really want. And we need to get out of our half. And I don't like it when the ball is being played around there, because if we lose it, we could be in trouble. But we're holding on to possession quite nicely, and there's a nice pass to Asprilla. Come on now, come on. Let's put one away here. And inside to Makuta. Makuta inside. Chance here, but I think he's offside. He's a mile offside. Yeah, he was a mile offside. Why? I don't know why Makuta didn't put his foot through it then, instead of passing it. But that's a good start. But yeah, whoa, look at the space he's running into there. And what a save by Muric. That was a good save. But that was a lot of space that he ran into there. And that is a little bit concerning. Hey, Magic, how you doing, mate? And yeah, they are getting a lot of space. And why are they getting this space? That's what are they doing to create this space? I need to have a look at this. They're actually focused a lot down the left. And they have had all the match momentum pretty much. But we are coming back into the game a little bit. We are playing well, focusing our attacks mainly down the left too. It's quite interesting that they're going down the left when mostly last time we played them, their attacks were focused mainly down the right. They are looking, Brighton are looking very dangerous. Oh my good lord, what did the goalkeeper do there? Just when I was saying what a great save, what an idiot. Are you off, Magic? I don't think Magic is into this kind of save, is he? How you going, are you? Oh, that was absolutely shocking. Why are they getting this space and what can I do? Okay. Possession wise, I'm going to lower the tempo, I think. And I'm going to go much higher. I'm going to go much higher. Probably, I don't want to stop closing down. And we're going to step up more. Let's see what happens here. Let's try and take the game to them a little bit. But they are just all over us. And we're giving away a free. Are we going to get a sending off here as well? Is it going all pear-shaped? They do say, don't they? Don't turn your computer off. And yeah, we've got a red card now. So that's it then. I can say goodbye to this game. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nathan Phillips. We'll have to take Gobo off. Bring on Phillips. I'm actually going to go cautious now and just come back one. They are beating us quite easily. It's this save is so difficult. Just when we thought we were out of the fire. I actually do quite well against teams when I'm down to 10 men, though. I don't know why that is. Maybe because I have quite a determined bunch. And when they go down to 10 men, they kind of like... They give it their best. And we do have a chance here. Diallo! Oh, come on! You've got to take your chances. If you don't take your chances, you ain't going to win football matches. Come on, let's get one from a set piece. Let's get a draw out of this. Even if we got 10 men, we can still get a draw out of this. Leonardo. Come on, we need someone to have a big game. We've pretty much got the possession now. And we've got the momentum, but we just didn't score from our chances. You have to score if you get chances. Yeah, I have to say, you've been unlucky so far. So let's see what happens in the second half. We have been unlucky. Sending off, missed a couple of really good chances. Brighton actually haven't had that much of the... What was Leonardo doing there? Control the ball. He's on a 6.4. He's having an absolute nightmare. Let's get him off to begin with. Let's leave it for a while. It's actually, he's on a 6.6. But he's not getting much service at the moment, is he? But there again, come on, Diallo. Come on. Can we get some numbers in the box here? Can we? We're better than Brighton at the moment with 10 men. Ah, no, this is like, I remember Brighton last season. Firing shots over the bar. This is exactly what it was last season. It's really horrible. Are we going back into depression? This is going to be a long, hard winter. Who was it got sent off? McNally. I only brought him in so that we could give Amadozic a rest because he was tired. I think that happened in the last episode. I brought someone in to give them a rest and someone got sent off last time. So I gotta stop thinking about resting players. Makuta, come on, Aspria. Somebody do something really exciting. Diallo is in the game. He's just hasn't quite got that touch. We're into the box again. Another chance over the crossbar. It's just not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. How many chances are we going to see? Another chance. Ah, boy. I actually do play quite well when I'm down to 10 men. One thing I'll do is actually just get someone sent off very early on. This team seems to play better when they're down to 10 men, which is kind of weird. But that was a terrible pass. Who was that? Makuta? No, Gregara. Focus, boys. Again, down the left-hand side. They're causing me problems down there. Oh, what a good save, Muric. Muric's mistake has cost us so far. That's been the difference. That one mistake and the sending off. But since the sending off, we've been playing better. So come on, let's keep it going. Let's create some chances, and we might be able to nick it. I have to be careful now. Players are going to get tired. Oh, that was close. So close. Still only 1-0. If we can get a chance, a really good chance, then we could possibly get back into this game. Leonardo now is on a 7. How's he got himself up to a 7? I haven't seen him really. 6.2 for Gabbia. It's not very good. I think I need to make some changes very soon. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. They're just... Oh, boy. They're just better than us. End of story. Let's go and make changes. Gabby got to come off 6.2. Connor Roberts 6.4. Oh dear, oh dear. Absolutely terrible. Who else is having a bad game? 6.5 Diallo. Let's bring Larson on. I think I've got one more, have I? Anybody? Gregara, yeah, he's had a poor game. His passing has been poor. Oh dear. It's a poor start, but what can I do? Somebody sent off. We're still in 16th though. Oh, come on, they're just walking all over us at the moment. This is really poor. So they're just like taking the ball off us at will. Look at the space. Muric now is down to a 6.5. He's had a terrible game. If you've got a bad goalkeeper, and Muric has these terrible games, he has good times, but he has dreadful games sometimes. Absolutely dreadful games sometimes. Well, it's coming to an end now. Thankfully, I've got Phillips who's on a 6.4. Defensively, we've been shocking. And up front, we were shocking as well. I don't know how Leonardo's got himself a 7. I really don't know how that's happened. He hasn't done anything. Nobody's done anything. Are they going to make it 3-0? Yeah. Oh, boy. Come on, this is absolutely terrible. I think morale is going to start plummeting again. We'll just keep going. It's going to be a long, hard winter. I wish I'd never done this save, actually. It's been too depressing. I wish I had never started it. Wish I'd done a team like Watford or Norwich were in the Championship at the same time, weren't they? Why did I pick Burnley? I picked Burnley because I thought it was going to be easy. Thought they had really good players and it would be easy. See, Leonardo, he's now gone down to a 6.9. It's like he's not interested. He wasn't interested in playing that ball. That's it, full time. We've lost by 2-0. I'm not happy. No, I'm definitely not happy. They were terrible. Absolutely terrible. But we're still in 16th. What can I do, boys? How can I... What am I doing wrong? What can I actually do here? What can I actually do? Anyone got any ideas? When's this? We're coming into like game after game after game here as well now. We've got Bournemouth in 3 days. I need to rest these boys constantly now. Just got like 2 games a week coming up. Nobody else needs a rest. It's possible. I mean, how am I going to do that? I have to go attacking. In order to do that, I'm going to have to go attacking. Can I bring my wingers back? Asprilla can come back. Can Diallo come back? We could try a 4-4-2. Diallo doesn't want to play there, though. Larson any better? Yeah, Larson can play. Could try a 4-4-2, I guess. I don't know. What I could do is could try this again. I've got nothing to lose here. I'm going to try the asymmetric again. Just give it a shot. I've got nothing to lose. Now that their mood is better, I could put Leonardo as an advance forward. I don't think it's going to make any difference. It's unless you're going to like pass into space. He's not really going to make any difference to him. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to go at Bournemouth and just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. I want to make him a ball-playing defender on defend. And then we'll have a central defender on cover. We're not going to play a low block. We're going to play up the pitch. We're going to press. In transition, we'll counter press. Keep the tempo the same. There's no need to change the tempo. We'll underlap on the right. Take that out. Low crosses, dribble less. Take that off. I'm going to go for it. We'll try and give Bournemouth a shock. Gregera can come in as the DLP. Maybe Bayit can have a game now as the DLP with Makuta, Gobo, Asprilla, Leonardo, Larson. Okay, let's go with that. Let's try it. What the heck? Bournemouth won't be expecting it, that's for sure. I thought the game was like in 3 days' time. Oh no, there's a little bit of an international break, is there? Or some sort of break. We're at home. We should play positive. See if we can get 3 points. I don't know. The mood still isn't great. They're still not right, this team. But to be fair, I think I've got to go for it because I can't like do this all the time. I'm either going to get sacked or I'm not. And I think we have to go for it and try to win football matches and accept it if I get sacked at the end of the day. The board, though, seem to be perfectly happy with the fact that nobody's performing, and they're pleased. I don't think they care. It's like, I don't know what they're doing. Why are the board pleased? We've only won 2 games, haven't we? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Let's move forward. No, they're going to get... If we look at the schedule, Gobby, if I stick a friendly in here, they've got Saturday, Tuesday, Friday. They've got like game after game after game coming up. They're going to get tired. I don't want to stick a friendly in and give them another 90 minutes to play. So it just doesn't make any sense that when fixtures are in the way. Later on, when in the season, when the fixtures are a bit light, when you're out of all the cups and there's these breaks, stick a friendly in there. But I even only do that if I need them to, if they're playing badly. If they're not playing badly later on in the season, I don't stick a friendly in it, just for the sake of it. 2-0 Brighton, Blob. It was absolutely shocking in the end. Man sent off, and we missed so many chances. Oh, Leonardo's injured now. Magnificent. I think he might be fit, though, for Bournemouth. He just might make it back. So we're going to go for it. We're going to go with the 4-1-2-2-1 asymmetric and see if Bournemouth cope with that. We've tried it before. When we brought it in the first season, we brought it in just around about Christmas time when we switched it over. It seemed to work for a little while, and then they just lost interest again. So we'll go for it. Oh, who's he? Mariba. 43 million. Why are you actually showing me things like that? It just doesn't... FA Cup 3rd round draw. Let's just quickly go to the end. And go to end. See who we've got. God, this takes so long. Oldham off. Oh, look at that, Gubby. We could be playing Filed in the FA Cup. I don't know how FM knows all this stuff. It's just uncanny. It'll be interesting if we manage to get a tie against Filed. You'll enjoy that one. Yeah, all of them have got slight weaknesses, I'm afraid. Constantine, no, I don't like running down a particular portion of the pitch. Gregera, okay, well, let's try him. Kirkin is back in training, although it doesn't really matter. Nobody is playing particularly well, so it doesn't really matter. So, it's like, I would say Filed would win that one, Gobby. I would definitely say Filed will win that one. And, oh, we've got an attacking midfielder who we should keep an eye on in our an average intake, but one good attacking mid. Not yet. Player to transfer list, okay. Scott Twine's not going to like that, see? Oh, but he's said okay. Well, I did tell him that if he didn't start scoring goals... Oh, Gregera now is injured. Taken ill. We've got problems again, haven't we? He's going to have to be sent home. Let's have 3 injuries right on the back of each other. Why not make my day? I have to be Bayek then. coming into the team for Bournemouth. I'm running out of midfielders. Running out of midfielders. Okay, he has to come out. I don't even have a goalkeeper, do I? Oh yeah, so my goalkeeper's injured. Stop it. McNally's suspended. Gregara, he's suspended. I haven't gotten enough players on the bench, have I? Diallo can come in there. Just I don't have cover on the bench for certain positions now. This game is so cruel sometimes. Could be as good as Bastion. Bastion is awful. You know, somebody else has broken their toe. Leonardo hat-trick. I don't feel as optimistic as you, Gobby. I feel every time I load up this save, it kind of like fills me with dread. Fills me with absolute dread. Bayek, Makuta, we'll keep that as it is. Larson is probably the only one who can play there. Asprilla, Gobbo, Leonardo. Okay, I think we go with that because they have to do better than they did last time. They have to. Let me just check the familiarity. They're pretty familiar with this tactic, so maybe it'll take Bournemouth by surprise. Space for another scout. Italy. He's not very good, though. He's not very good either. He's pretty good. But I'd like a better level of discipline. I actually go for him. He's currently on 1,200. Let's offer him some terms. The others, forget it. Forget it. Come on, we've got this, boys. Training is starting to look pretty bad as well. So that's a good indication that their mood is not great. They need to put 3 or 4 games where they don't lose together. If they don't, they're just going to like suffer all the time. And I can't be bothered to put the effort into it. I really lost interest. This game is just, it's beaten me. Absolutely beaten me. If we get out of it, we get out of it. If we don't, we don't. It's been like probably the hardest save that I have ever had to do, ever in my FM life. Nothing has gone right. The players have, since day one, have not worked together. And everything has been a struggle. I don't know how we managed to finish in second last year. I have no idea. We just ground out some results at the end of the season, I think. We have to beat Bournemouth now. We need these 3 points before the rest of the league gets away from us. Leonardo is fit. Kirkin is fit. Let's go for it. I'm going to leave this to the assistant. I'm not playing cautious at home. We're going to play positive. We're going to try and take him by surprise. They seem to be happy enough. Okay, come on. We've got this, boys. Let's go and score a hatful of goals, like Gobby says. I'm going to keep going at them. I trust you to make the difference. I don't trust them at all. I don't trust them in the slightest. I don't know why I keep lying to them. We've got to go and score some goals. Nice. Let's take the ball off them. I want to see you taking the ball off them for a change. Like Brighton just took the ball off us at will. So I'd like to see a better performance. Chelsea beat Arsenal 3-2. Norwich are beating Brentford. Oh, that couldn't be worse news, could it? And we have to be a lot better than what we were. And we're not looking that great. We've had all the possession. I don't think it matters about possession. You might as well not have any because it doesn't seem to make any difference. We've got the ball. What was that? That was absolutely awful. Bayek is already on a yellow card, is he? Well, then let's spray it about. Nice pass. Must be. Who's that? Larson has made it 1-0. We could do with that. Bayek needs to come off the tackles a little bit. Oh, is it going to be disallowed? Possibly. No, it's been awarded. It was a very good pass, that. Who was it? It was Makuta. Nice slide rule pass. Larson, he's a bit of a dark horse, Larson. He scores goals occasionally and then he'll go to sleep. Slide rule stuff, that. And why can't we play like this all the time? If we play like this all the time, we'd be out of trouble. At the moment, we're in 17th. How did we manage to go down a place when we're actually winning? Must be goal difference. Because Norwich are obviously having a little cheeky back heel there. Can we get this? Can we get Larson? What are you doing, Larson? It looks like they still are not playing very well together, are they? It looks a shambles, doesn't it, in all fairness? Oh, my lord. That was Bournemouth took some very big chances there. Come on, let's get it. Let's get the second. Oh, come on. Still not... it may come, it may not. We've moved up now to 16th. We need to get these 3 points here. Really desperately need these 3 points. Where is Cherlanoff these days? What happened to Cherlanoff? Did I sell him? I think I did, didn't I? Or is he injured? Yes, he did, Gobby. Leonardo was very much involved in that. Fair play. He's only on a 6.7, though. He needs to be putting in a bit more of a shift, if you ask me. There he goes. Oh, come on, that's got to be a red card, referee. But we've taken advantage of it. That's got to be a red card. That was a shocking tackle. But I think they're going to get away with that because we scored as a result. But that's a red card. Leonardo was through. Just taken out. And he's got away with a red card there because we scored. We are 2-0 up. This game drives me nuts sometimes. How come we're 2-0 up against Bournemouth? Maybe the 4-1, 2-2-1 is going to come into its own now. Now that they've got a little bit of dynamics about him. Look at that. Leonardo's through again. Is it going to be 3? Oh, my lord. Well done to their goalkeeper. Bournemouth are in all sorts of trouble at the back. If I was Bournemouth, I'd stop playing it out from the back. They look dreadful. And if they keep doing that, we could well end up pinching the ball off them. And we are causing them all sorts of trouble with this formation at the moment. But then we should, because this formation causes everybody problems. But Burnley never quite got used to it in the Championship. They played well for a while with it, but then dropped off. And it just should be creating space now. And there it is. It creates tons of space. And Leonardo should have scored there for the quality of player he is. He should have scored there. But we are 2-0 up at the moment, and we'll take 2-0. I was kind of thinking that if we get 4-6 points today, That could take us up the table, and could get us to 14th, 15th if we got 6 points today. But then Brighton came along and that didn't happen. But now it's... I wish they'd stop diving in like that. I might tell them to stay on their feet. Again, diving in. I'm going to tell them to stay on their feet. I don't want somebody else actually sent off today. I don't like this diving in stuff they're doing. And it's probably because they're fired up, but I don't want them doing it. But if we get somebody sent off after what the opposition did to Leonardo, I will be a bit distressed. And I think we're going to say we had a lot of shots on target, so I'm happy. So let's go out. Let's build on this now. Let's tell people this tactic is back. And there's a ball over the top, but he doesn't seem to be reading the game very well, Leonardo. He's just not on the shoulder at the moment. What is he playing as? He's playing as advanced forward in this system. He's just not quite on the shoulder. But we are dominating the game. Our XG is way better than Bournemouth. But there's no guarantees, because Bournemouth are due to change the way they're going to play very soon. And I'm guessing they're going to start putting long balls over the top. That they will decide that the playing out from the back isn't working, and they'll start sending passes over the top. But that's nice. Look at the space that this tactic creates. It's 3-0. This tactic is just the most amazing thing. The amount of space, and there are only 2 players on the right hand side of the pitch, and yet the space that is opened up, and if the DLP has a good game, he just carves them open. I can't understand why it works so well. Maybe because all the players are drawn over to the left, and that leaves the 2 players on the right totally free, and they usually end up with a 2-on-1. And it just seems to work really well. And let's score again. Come on. That's gone in, has it? I was very, very close to being 4-0. Let's score again. Okay, let's go and make some changes. Feeling a bit better now. This game, I love it. Arroyo is going to have to come on for a cooking, who's taken a knock, I believe. Look at this. It's only Leonardo who's not playing very well, so let's bring Campbell on for a run. We're getting tired, though. So, who's getting most tired? Bayek could probably do with the rest, and he's on a yellow card. But I want to put him on we'll put him on a defend duty. Just give ourselves some hope at the back. Goho, I mean, he's playing, all of these are playing well. I don't really want to change them. Larson, maybe I'll bring Diallo on. Put Diallo on as the inverted wing. That's why I brought Diallo in, was to play in this position, in this system. But we just haven't been using it. He's 3.5 star in that position. And then maybe let's leave it at that for now. I'm just going to tell ask the assistant to update his opposition instructions. But I don't think we have anything really to worry about, do we? So let's go out there. Let's put this match to bed. Let's stay in 16th. We will be 3 points ahead of Norwich. Norwich are beating Brentford still. Brentford will be well peeved. Blackburn are losing, though, which is good news. We're putting Bournemouth to bed, which is even better news. Amadozic is tired. So let's bring Nathan Phillips on. I wonder if this switching over to this 4-1-2-2-1 now will make the difference. Confuse teams a little bit. It certainly did the business on Bournemouth, but we have some big games coming up. They're not going to be as easy as Bournemouth. I should be thinking about closing the game up now, shouldn't I, rather than being in this positive. Let's go and close the game up. We will come back to a mid-block. Come off the counter press, slow the pace down, come off the counter, hold our shape. Pretty much close this game now down. Yeah, I think now it should be game over. We can just hold the ball now. We don't need to do anything. Just hold the ball now. They're absolutely exhausted. We're pretty tired ourselves. So we just need to just defend now. That's it. They're not going to score 3 now, that's for sure. They might get 1, but they're not going to score 3. Come on, referee. I think you can blow your whistle now. Enough now. You've got to realise Bournemouth are not coming back from this. Good tackle, Arroyo. Chase him down. Nice one. 3-0 win. Why couldn't we do that in the last game? Probably because I wasn't playing the 4-1-2-2-1. A good win. But now it's going to start to look a little bit more scary. Yeah, good win that one, Gobby. Absolutely good win. So we're still in 16th. 3 more points takes us to 14 points. I mean, like 3 points in our next game, and we could possibly even go above West Ham in 14th. You never know. Yeah, disappointed. A humbling defeat. Larson, 2 goals. Nice one, my son. So again, we have we got Chelsea now in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, and then Everton. Oh my goodness me. And these games are coming thick and fast. Let's give these boys a rest again. Let's rest them for a day. Nobody else needs a rest, do they? No. The games are coming thick and fast. So look at the dynamics. It's going well. Peacock Farrell. Oh, he wants to play in the cup. Did I promise him that I play him in the cup competitions? Yeah. So I got to play Peacock Farrell in this game. But he's injured. Well, that's his own fault, isn't it? He'll probably still have a go at me, though. Why didn't you play me in the cup? 3-0, mate. 3-0 green. And, like, we've gone down because Leicester drew. We've gone down now to 17th. But we're 5 points clear of the relegation zone now. And Bayek... What is he, Bayek has been... I am running out of players in midfield. And Kirkin now has been suspended, is he? Have I got any players left? So Bayek... He can still play in the cup, can't he? Both of them can play in the cup. Let's get ready for Chelsea. You think so, Green? Well, I have to do something, pretty much. Cherlinov. Where is Cherlinov? Why is he not in my team? Is he just sitting on the bench? Is he? Yeah, he's just sitting on the bench, isn't he? I think I'll give him a game against Chelsea. Why not? Why not? deserves his chance. I was just thinking about Cherlanoff in the last game. Where is he? Why is he not playing? I wish I shared your confidence screen. I really do. Just like, I've seen this so many times with this Burnley team. You think you're on the way up, and then suddenly you're back on the way down again. And it just is, it's so difficult. But hopefully the change of tactic now will make a difference. Brighton lost. Ha ha. But they've got 24 points. See, teams are like stretching away from... There's this group here. But as long as we stay ahead of that group, looking up as high as Everton, if we can win in our next game, then we'll go above Everton. I'm not even going to bother looking at this against Chelsea. They're going to be fast and strong. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the line back a little bit, step up. Probably play balanced. We've got... I'm not going to sit back defensively. Absolutely. I just... You know, I was talking to Gobby a while back. I just don't like losing football matches. Even when I was playing as a kid, I got so depressed when we lost when I was 11 years old and 12 years old. Got so depressed. I do not like losing football matches. Hey, Fair, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see. We're still in a job here, Fair. We're still in a job. Nathan Phillips, he wants Kirkin again. He likes the thought of Kirkin. I wonder if it's because of his pace. Because he's not very tall. Kirkin, he's 6 foot. He's got no jumping reach. He's hopeless in the air. And he's a fullback. So why does he keep wanting to play him at fullback when I've got perfectly good centre-backs? Doesn't make any sense to me. Gregarious, Bastian... I think I should play Bayek because he's going to be suspended for the next game. So I'll need Bastian on Saturday. And let's... Gregera can come in. Let's put Bayek as the centre mid. Gregera can come in as your DLP. Although Bayek played really well, didn't he, last time as the... DLP, so let's keep Bayek as the DLP. Let's give Cherlanoff a game. Let's give Twine a game. Why not? What's wrong with him playing as a shadow striker then? Let's give Twine a game, and let's give Campbell a game. I think that looks fair. I really have no interest in this Carabao Cup tie. And I would rather have players fit for the next game in the Premier League than actually think that we've got any chance. Oh, I didn't realise I've got all these players for the African nations. Makuta, Bastian from midfielder, left back. Ouch. Ouch, that's not good. That was poor planning on my part. Expectation, defeat. Manager thinks it's going to be a defeat as well. And I'm pretty sure most of you guys think it's going to be a defeat as well. So everybody is feeling very optimistic around Burnley at the moment. And has anybody been selected? Nobody's been selected, which is pretty good. Although not for the players, but it's pretty good for me. Leonardo is fit, but he's going to get a rest. Come on, Burnley. Come on. We can do this. Balance to defensive. Nah. You're just going to invite them on. You're just saying to them, come and get me. You could choose TV movement and all that. Yeah, I mean, I don't quite know where this came from, Green. I actually don't know where this came from. I think it was, if I recall, it was Livingston. I just decided I needed to do something different. I'd been playing a 4-2-3-1. I'd played a 4-4-2, and then it was like, okay, let's squeeze them together and see what comes out. And it's I don't know why there's just so much space on this side of the pitch, and you've only got two players there because he stays around here. He doesn't go too far, so you've actually only got this inverted wing. Although sometimes he will come outside, so there's only him and the shadow striker in this area, it's always a 2-on-1 that happens there. It's really strange. So, I mean, Football Manager is a strange game. It's a very strange game, and it wouldn't surprise me if we go and beat Chelsea now. We got nothing to lose. I keep saying that to them. We've got nothing to lose. So just go out there. In fact, it's better if we get beaten at this stage, because it's just another game that clogs up the fixture list, and eventually we're going to get beaten. So, but it wouldn't surprise me if the game just decides, yeah, let's give Burnley a run in the Carabao Cup, and for some reason decides, oh yeah, let them win this one. But I'm not expecting to win this one. I'm going to remain absolutely calm. Hey, Soybean, how you doing, mate? I'm going to just stay absolutely calm in this and not worry about it too much. I worry about Sterling a little bit, though. He's a bit pacey. But we should be okay if we pull the line back, as long as we step up in midfield properly. Just make sure that we're not giving them too much space in midfield. Bayek's going to be sent off, is he? Yeah, we're going down to 10 men again. Oh my good lord. Oh. Well, Twine's game was brought to an end. Oh, good lord. Oh, boy. Maybe it's time. Yeah, look at this. Maybe it's time to tell the assistant to stop doing that now. We have to come back to cautious. That's all I can do now. That's 2 sending offs tonight. Maybe it is time to to take that stuff now off the assistant, because he's just not doing a very good job. Just tell him to stay on their feet, I think. We're going to get absolutely... Oh, they should be staying on their feet anyway. We're going to get absolutely blasted here, aren't we? Absolute. I think I'll put this to key highlights, because there's very little I can do in this. Very little. Against a team like Chelsea. Why are they checking that for VAR? He was miles onside. We know we don't need VAR for that one. Whereas with Bayek now suspended, I'm actually wondering, do I have any players left? Like, we've got everybody suspended at the moment for the next game. Yeah, he's playing as a DLP. I think the issue is my assistant. We trusted him for a while because I felt I was giving them too many OIs. So we just said, okay, the assistant can do it. But now he's just telling them, see, he wants me to stay on feet. He's telling them to tackle hard. And we're not good enough to be doing that, quite frankly. Not good at tackling as a team. And so I'm going to ignore his instruction. I don't. Or in all my saves, every assistant manager, Green, they want to tackle hard. Let's say you've been unlucky. And I don't know. It seems to be a thing in FM, the assistant manager. But now I think it's time for me to take back doing the OIs, because he's just getting me into trouble all the time. We've had no shots. Look, we've had one now. We've had one. And so, see, when we're down to 10 men, we play really well, Burnley. I'm only going to select 10 men for the next game. We're going to put a team of 10 out. I think we need to come off the press, don't we? We're pressing a bit too heavy for 10 men. So let's come off the press now. Oh, I didn't actually save that, did I? It's too easy. Oh, dreadful. You've got Burnley's disease. Did I come off that press then? Yeah. We don't want to be pressing too hard. Let's make some changes. I think I probably do need to take Constantinia off, because I don't want another suspended player. So, who else? Look at this. Gabbia, 6.2. He's been a nightmare, Gabbia. It's been absolutely shocking. I think his average rating, Larson, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Diallo. That's it, I'm done. I know I got one more. Campbell, 6.2 as well. That's it, we're done. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Going out of the Carabao Cup and gives you a chance to focus your attention on the Premier League rather than this nonsense, because it doesn't make any sense. You're not going to win it, so why bother? And as long as you don't lose 5 or 6-0, then that's no big problem, losing to Chelsea at all. And it shouldn't really affect their morale too much. Chelsea just playing it around very nicely. But they're the Chelsea, 13 shots, only 3 on target. They've been off their game. Well done. Well, oh, come on. Oh, that's because we've... Oh, there it is. Yeah. There's the next goal. Same as Brighton all over again, this is. Brighton all over again. Oh, dear. Got no more substitutions left. I don't want to see this again. No, but we're not interested. 2-0. As long as we haven't been hammered. We have not been hammered. So even if it goes to 3-0, I won't be unhappy. And we're out of that silly competition. But I can't believe we're getting all these red cards at the moment. It's just, why are you doing it? I've played Get Stuck In before, never got red cards like this. I think I've had 4 red cards this season already. And we're not even playing Get Stuck In. Oh, just got to play Stay on Your Feet. It's telling me you're terrible at tackling, boys. Come on. Come on, referee. Time's up. We got a Premier League match to go to, much more important. Terrible. Should I say that? Yeah, they've actually responded better this time. You gave it your best. And that means I've got now Bayek suspended. And he's going to get 3 games, isn't he? So it's getting worse now. He's going to get 3 games for that. Burnley draw Oldham. Oldham beat Fylde, unfortunately, Gobby. That's bad news. Who's next up? Everton. We've got to win that game. Got to somehow bounce back. I mean, that doesn't look very pretty, does it? Although it's not that bad. 3-2 win, 2-0 defeat, 3-0 win. The 2 important ones were in the Premier League. 6 points out of 9. That's got to be good for a team like Burnley, who are really struggling. Dynamics, the form is poor. Dynamics is going down again. Don't want that to happen. So we need to rest them again, don't we? Because we got a game coming up very soon. Yeah, let's rest them again. Especially as I don't have much of a team left. And I'm going to take over opposition instructions now. This is getting really silly. Getting players sent off every other game. So you're done, Mr. Assistant Manager. You're done. So have I got a midfield that I can play against Everton? That'll be interesting. Yeah, it was the dream fixture, Gobby, but unfortunately it is not going to happen now. Fylde versus Burnley. What a fixture that would have been. But you probably can't remember that save now, can you? See, Everton are not a very good team. Good at tackling, though. Not very brave. So this is a game we should be getting stuck in. No pace. We should be beating Everton. I'm actually going to go attacking against him. We go positive. We're going to play with a high press. High line. I don't want to step up more for playing with a high line. Not in the beginning. And keep going the way we're going. We've got to try this out now. Oh, we got 2 players suspended. Kirkin is suspended. Bayek is suspended. Anybody else? I don't have a left back at the moment, do I? Rahman is a left back, isn't he, of course? And Bastian will get his chance. The game was determined for Bastian to have a game. And he's going to get his chance. I've got 2 players suspended. And Gabia has to come out. McNally can come in. McNally seems to be... He's our worst centre-back, but he seems to be the one that's playing the best. Makuta, actually. Let's put Makuta and Gregera together. Is it better the other way? Yeah. Let's go that way. I'm going to play the DLP on a support role. That's how it should be. Baba Rahman. We're going to play him on an attack role. McNally, and none of my centre-backs are having very good times. All 4 of them, their form is dreadful. Centre-back were awful. We'll bring Leonardo back. Nobody is claiming that spot up front. Campbell or Leonardo, they just don't seem to want it. And then we'll put Gobby in as the shadow striker. Twine, absolute waste of time again. I wish I could sell Twine. Might have to just transfer list him. All the rest of the players are either injured or suspended. We do have Gabia can come in here. Don't know what use he is. Cherlanoff. Bastian has to at some point. So we got Roberts, Araya, Gabia, Diallo, Cherlanoff. Short of midfielders, aren't I? Bastian, Bayek suspended. I've only got one midfielder on the bench. Yeah, I know. It's going to get worse before it gets better. This is always going to get worse before it gets better. Somebody's going to trip over in the shower and bang his head and be out for 3 months. This is a game we really should be winning. We're better than Everton. I'm actually going to tell the team, I'm just thinking about it, they're good tacklers. So I'm going to tell the team to dribble less. We don't want to run at them, just pass it around them. If they're good tacklers, we'll just pass it around them, don't run at them. But we've got to do... I want at least a point here. If we can get 3 points, that would be cool, because we'll jump up the table. And morale will get a bit better. Who is this geezer? No, I'm not interested in him. Diallo, Campbell, you're having a laugh. I think I need to sack my assistant manager as well, because he is hopeless. He's really bad. My assistant manager's class in the Norwich save at the moment. I dread sending him to a conference. We're coming up to a transfer window, and he keeps saying, "Yeah, I don't have a problem selling Wilden. Yeah, I'm willing to talk about a deal for J. Neal." And I'm like, "Oi, stop this! They're my star players." Every time he goes to a press conference, "Oi, who told you to say that?" He's just really funny. There is no deal on the table for J. Neal. Out of the question. And he's like, "Yeah, sure, we'll talk money and we'll talk about a deal." Get off. No chance. Is this a good or a bad sign that training has picked up again? We seem to play better when training goes downhill, and we seem to pick ourselves up. Oh, we got Manchester City coming up after this one. This is a game we have to win, isn't it? Yeah, we can loan him out. No worries. Egon Riley, he is going to be a good player, and I think I might just bring him back and play him because he is going to be a good player. 20-year-old boy, doesn't look great, but I think he is going to be a very good player. So I think I'm just really tempted to just bring him back and play him, but we will. Oh, I don't like this. We're going to get at least 40%. Oh no, we don't want to negotiate. Yeah, we'll take that. Cheeky monkeys not offering any money for him. Lucky I saw that. So the fans are getting a bit more optimistic, and the board are getting a little bit more optimistic. Yeah, we did that though, Green. We made that decision a while back because I just felt maybe I'm telling them, giving them far too many instructions, and they were playing so badly they just need to focus on their own game. And then when we gave the assistant manager the job, we won the next game. And so we'd left it at that. I've just been telling the assistant manager to go ahead. But we've had 2 sendings off in 3 games now, and he does like players to get stuck in. So I've got to take it off him. Maybe the game's telling me now, take it back off him. Because he's doing a pretty poor job. And what's been going on here? Now we're down to 17th. Leicester. Well, Leicester lost, but how have we dropped down when Leicester lost? Were we in 17th? No, we were in 16th. So how have we dropped down when Leicester lost? I don't understand this. So, cautious again. I think I need to sack this assistant manager. He's obviously not very good. So now we will do some opposition instructions. Left foot hard tackle him. Right foot, just turn him onto his right foot, I think. So they've got pretty pacey defenders. This is an interesting guy, ball winner. So we'll just close him down, but he's not very strong, is he, for a ball winner? We'll just close him down and turn him onto his left foot. And then it will be, he's not the fastest. We'll close him down, hard tackle him and left foot. Is he creative or will be? Nah, not really. Don't know why he's playing in that midfield role. Anana is the creative player, so we'll type mark him. We'll take him out of the game. He's the creative boy. He's got pace. Left foot hard tackle. I wonder if they can deal with all these OIs now, but we've got to give it a try. I can't leave it to my assistant now. And right foot close him down. And then Dele Alli is playing as the striker, is he? 6'2". I didn't know Dele Alli was quite that tall. He's not bad in the air, is he? Good dribbling. Not pacey. I'm going to type mark him. Just type mark him. Okay. Can we do this? Can we beat Everton? This is a big game. I'll be very happy if we can beat Everton. I will be a very, very happy manager. See, here he is again, my assistant manager. Go hard when tackling. No. Oh, thank you, Green. That's really kind of you, my friend. Thank you so much. That is very, very nice of you. I thought, come on, boys. Can we do this? Come on. What shall I say to them? We owe Everton. Got nothing to lose here. No. Get out there and show the world you've got what it takes. They're all a bit happy about that. We can do this. The tactic's good. You've just got to just play it as it should be played. It's all very tense here. Everton have made the better start, but not too much of a better start. Just slightly with the match momentum. Oh, come on, Burnley. Let's get into this game. Maybe positive was a little bit too optimistic. Oh, come on. Have we given away a penalty now? It's just getting worse and worse. Might as well give away a penalty as not sending off this. Yep, penalty awarded. Doing fine, Green. We're like just keeping our head above water, only because teams below us are playing really badly. It's hard to believe that actually teams can play even worse than we are playing. I need to do something about this. They're dominating the game. Absolutely dominating the game. Why, though, is hard to say. Why is... I think I should come out of key highlights. I need to have a look at this, see what they're doing. I probably need to slow it down. It's all a bit frantic, and Everton are enjoying it being frantic. So let's slow it down. Let's not counter press. Come off the trigger press. Step up more, stop them spraying balls over the top. Just need to get our foot on the ball. We've had very little possession. That's better. Are we going to get some of the football now? That's it. Just keep the ball. Don't do anything daft. Just like that. Just keep the ball. Oh, it's going pear-shaped here again. Well, that didn't work, did it? We're still not getting the ball. I can't believe I put this team together. They're so bad. Just like, I can't believe I'm responsible for putting this team together. I thought they looked good when I made the transfers in the summer, but they are so bad. And most of them came into the team as 3.5-star players. Now most of them are 2.5-star players. So they are so bad. Come on, let's create a chance. Let's give them a shock. Offside. Can we get back into this game? Well, I don't want to look at the table. We're still in 17th. Oh, come on, referee. If we're going to be... We are given red cards for these. So let's get a red card out. Yes, good. Maybe I should go attacking now. Maybe we should put the fear up them. Let's go for it. Let's get players running up the field. Nice by Gobby. Nice play. Now, cross it. Get it into the box. Nice. Oh, miles off target. But at least we're creating chances. Let's go attacking now. Let's go for it. Let's go for the jugular. Yeah, we could think about... That's a good point. Let's think about focusing play down the flanks. Because they have gone very narrow, haven't they? And the fullbacks will get tired. That is a very good point. Yes! Are we back in the game? No, he's offside. The linesman's flag is raised. It was too good to be true. Offside. He was definitely offside. The linesman had his flag up straight away. Yeah, disallowed. But at least it's promising. Yeah, miles offside. It's promising. Let's shout at them. Demand more. You've got to now put this Everton team away. I think we need to press them now as well. Go back on the press. Get them to make mistakes. Although they are playing quite nicely, that we've come off the press a little bit. Just got to watch this Everton counter-attack now, haven't we? Take the ball off him. Well done. Now, let's go. That's who's on the ball. And it's Leonardo. Can he score? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so let's go. Let's go and put this right. We're going to press them harder. We are going to counter-press now. Ah, boys. You've been terrible so far. Sort it out. Sort it out. Look at Leonardo on his 6.5 again. How come he plays so well for you, Gobby? How come he's not playing very well for me? He's just like, he's brilliant in your save. I'm just thinking as well, should we get stuck in as well now? Should we really go for them? But at the moment, 10-man Everton are looking very comfortable. Yeah, I know. How does he play like that for you? And yeah, I can't get hardly a goal out of him. Oh, Amadosic, I'm gonna like put you in the toilet, son. What was that? What was that? Amadosic, Amadozi. McNally's a 6.1. Amadosic is probably going down to a 6.2. My centre backs are absolutely shocking. So depressing, this. Centre backs are absolutely awful. Look at this defensive performance. They've all got to come off them. In fact, I haven't got a left back who can come on. Arroyo can come on. What the hell? 6.1 for McNally. Absolutely dreadful. Goalkeeper's on a 6.5 as well. Gregera's on a... Larson's on a 6.3. It's just shocking. 6.4 for Leonardo. It's just really poor. Really poor. I don't know how we're ever going to get another point by the look of it. Especially when the players are doing this. They're back to how they were. They started working together, now they're all over the place. They're back to how they were now. We're going to go back into that period where they're just awful. Yeah, let's give that a try. I'm willing to try things at this point. Let's make him playmaker on attack. Let's make him a playmaker on attack. We need people on attack. Willing to give that a try. But Everton are very comfortable. They could beat us with 5 men because we are a terrible team. People must look at the schedule, other managers, and think, ooh, we've got Burnley this week. Fantastic. It's just not happening. They're not playing very well. 3-0. They got 10 men. We're going to remember they've got 10 men. And they look much, much better than us, even with 10 men. It's depressing, isn't it? I hate losing football matches. Go on, give away another penalty. Go on. How dare you incur my wrath. Oh boy, it looks terrible. It's really bad. Oh, are we going to score a goal? No. This has gone right back to, remember the beginning of last season where they could not hit a shot on target. This has gone right back in full circle. And I don't think I can do that again. I have to work through that again. Every shot they have is off target, and this has gone right back full circle. I don't think anybody has got an average rating in the green, have they, over the course of the season? I wonder. Certainly my centre-backs are probably the worst central defenders on the planet. And this is a tactic that works perfectly. It's just these players are not good enough, not playing well enough together to play together. Doesn't matter what tactic. Doesn't matter what tactic you actually play with this team. They can't play together. And there's another chance. This has gone full circle to where we were right at the beginning of the save of last season, where we just couldn't hit a shot on target. It's gone full circle now. We're back there again. Here's another one. It'll fly over. Too little. I'm glad that goalkeeper's not mine. But too little, too late. I'm glad that FM25 is going to have better graphics. Well, the referee's been very generous with time added on here, isn't he? Oh dear. The thing is, we're not losing by much. We've had, like... yeah, I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Far from pleased. I don't want to go and talk to the press. Aston Villa have pulled away. Everton have pulled away. It just leaves these 5 teams to fight it out now. And this might be the lowest points total ever seen in the Premier League in a season. Oh, God. Burnley manager slams the team. Absolutely. Dreadful they are. How is the dynamics looking? It's not looking good. Club atmosphere is going downhill again. Somebody is a bad egg in this team. I wonder if it's Bayek. There's got to be one that I can sell that might solve all these problems. Somebody's a bad egg in the team. Oh, we have another one suspended, do we? I haven't got any players left, for goodness sake. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to call it a night, boys. Turn the computer off, and then hopefully the computer will reset. And we might get... Although, looking at the games we've got coming up, Manchester City and Arsenal, and Aston Villa, West Ham. Oh boy. That was a game we should have won coming into this run. We are in serious trouble. And then we have Manchester City and Liverpool. Well, we're not going to be getting much out of that, are we? Just got to hope the teams below us are even worse than we are. We're in trouble. We're in real trouble again. Big trouble. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a night now. That's enough of that for one night. That's about as much as my brain can take of that. And thanks for coming along. I do appreciate the support. And thank you, Green, for your donation. That's really kind of you, my friend. And I'll bid you all good night. Have a good night. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea and have a sandwich. Try and think about something else. I've got this new tactic coming out, boys. Tactic video. I've been working on it. It's a retro tactic. And I might end up even trying Burnley playing it at the end of the day once it's released. It's one thing for sure, it certainly scores goals. And I tested it first with Manchester City. They scored 189 goals in the season. So, interesting tactic coming out. Norwich did well with it in the Championship, and Brentford did very well with it in the Prem. So, interesting tactic coming out. Yeah, I know, it's enough lashing for one night. It's enough. Enough, my brain can't take any more. I'm disappointed because there were 2 games there that we could have got points from. Brighton and Everton. We could have got at least 4 points from those games. I'm really disappointed. But it wasn't to be. Okay, guys, I shall bid you all good night. Don't forget Norwich video out tomorrow. And I will see you all on Thursday for another lashing. And Thursday is not going to be pretty at all. If you want to see me really suffer, Thursday will be the night. And I'm going to get through as many of those big games as I possibly can. And so Thursday will be the night to see me suffer. So I'll bid you all farewell for tonight. And we'll be back on Thursday. Night, Blob. Have a great evening. Oh, boy.